Hello. No let up in this cold spell. We had another very cold day on Saturday, and for many of us, Sunday could be even colder. Sharp frost around. This was the picture in Derbyshire during Saturday afternoon. I think that frost really extensive to start the day on Sunday. Now, over the next few days, it is staying cold. Further wintry showers in the forecast, icy stretches around, and some freezing fog patches. Good morning. Sunday brings yet further winter hazards with ice quite widely, snow showers and freezing fog.
Bitterly cold. We were obviously up and about early for work this morning. I was scraping yesterday's snow off my cocks. I didn't use it yesterday. Up and down the country, though, lots of pictures from you. Thank you to everybody who sent them in. What a beautiful photograph that is. That's the Quantock Hills in Somerset yesterday. Emily sent us the photograph. Thanks, Emily.
That's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? This is what it looked like in Gwynedd. Look at that. Gorgeous.
People are so clever. The photographs that people send nowadays, the weather watchers and just general photographs that people send in of the weather, the quality of the photographs, some of them look almost like paintings, don't they? They're so good.
Really high standard. What's been nice about this weather in lots of parts of the country is it's cold, but it's fresh. It's that sort of clear sky.
It's not damp, is it?
More of that to come, Helen? Oh dear, the face said it all.
It's a bit mucky out there this morning because we've got fog, Nina and Roger. Good morning to you. This was taken in Hartlepool about an hour or so ago. So we've got the snow falling in Hartlepool at the moment. We have got more snow forecast for the day ahead. There are numerous weather warnings out, wintry weather this morning for the ice, the snow and the added hazard of freezing fog, of course, which we had yesterday, but it's just more widespread this morning and quite grey and dull. And then Wednesday we get the real blast of that cold northerly wind dragging southwards, so the wind chill becomes a factor Tuesday in northern and eastern areas, but a very wintry looking picture indeed, Nina and Roger.
So you began that by saying it's a bit mucky out there this morning. We wondered if that's an approved official technical term.
It was my interpretation of driving through the fog this morning. It's treacherous. It's freezing fog as well. So it'll stay mucky. It'll lift into low cloud at best, as I say, but in some places the fog might linger.
Yeah, brilliant. Helen, thanks very much.
We knew what she meant. Thank you, Helen.
Should we have a look inside quickly at some of the papers? This is inside the Sunday Mirror. We were talking about the weather earlier with Helen and some of the photographs that people send in. Well, unsurprisingly, snowman here, which someone's made, which is fantastic. Lots of there's some swimmers in the Channel. There's some runners doing a Santa dash down in Sussex. That's Lancashire yesterday. That's Manchester Airport. You can't quite see it at the bottom, sorry. There it is. They had to close the runway for a couple of hours because there was so much snow.
Proper snow, that, isn't it? It's been bitterly cold up and down the country, as you will well know. Have a look. This is Bolton yesterday in Greater Manchester. More than just a sprinkling of snow.
Oh, it's a video.
Look, it's a video. Thank you, Phil, for sending that in. That is gorgeous. I bet it's lovely and crisp underfoot.
It's nice. We're staying in that part of the world, actually, not too far away, Walton in Liverpool. This was from Katie. I suspect many people might have been out sledging yesterday. I saw a few. I was walking the dog, actually, and had to keep a tight hold on him on his collar because he just wanted to go and join in and jump on the sledge. Yeah, with the kids.
That sledging site looked moments away from turning to brown slush.
Yeah, it didn't look too good,
didn't it? That's
not
what happened.
Quite enough snow.
But they were giving it a go.
Yeah.
Question is, of course, is there more in store? Helen's here to update us more. You're looking like possibly not, Helen.
So some areas will have enough snow, I'm sure, to sledge on today. Do take care. I'm just showing you, this was close to Dudley in the Midlands just half an hour or so ago. So we do have more snow in the forecast. From my perspective, that's hazards if you're heading out on the roads this morning. The ice, the snow, quite treacherous, and the freezing fog this morning is more widespread. Driving in this morning was really hazardous. I was not enjoying that trip at all. Now, for the outlook, you can see that we're looking into next week, Wednesday and beyond into the weekend. It stays cold, a lot of dry weather as well. Temperatures perhaps recovering a little bit, 3 or 4 degrees as we pick up a northerly wind, but by then we're picking up a little bit more snow in the north and the west as well. Still no real sign of it getting much milder in the foreseeable future. Nina and Roger.
Helen, I'm really sorry to do this to you because you might be too young to remember, but if I said Heidi hi to you, what would you reply?
I would say ho-de ho. I
go.
do remember, and I am old enough, but thank you for saying that, Roger.
You're welcome. I didn't want to really put you in an awkward position, but well done. You knew. I'm glad. Thank you.
I did. One of my favourites as a child.
Absolutely. Well, me too, for sure, and Nina as well. Thank you, Helen. We're going to talk about that. Ruth Maddock, of course. Hello, campers. Heidi, campers. Heidi hi, she used to say, with that little xylophone.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, it was a Saturday night staple, wasn't it?
It was. We loved it. Gladys Pugh was her character, the yellow coat in Heidi Hi back in the 1980s.
The 79-year-old actor died in hospital on Friday. That prompted so many tributes from across the world of show business.
I wonder what it was very, very foggy, misty at the top.
Yeah, they would be brave. Helen described
bit like that, Helen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Big Ben in the distance?
That is Big Ben, and that is
well
very good advice there that you've just given. Yeah, it's quite dramatic, isn't it? The picture of Big Ben, the city of Westminster this morning. But the weather can change dramatically going up the hill, going up mountains. The temperature drops, the visibility can drop, the wind picks up. You're walking into a cloud, you're getting the fog as well. You've got the fog at low levels this morning, which is the main concern if you're out, along with the snow showers and once again the icy conditions. It's bitterly cold, so again it will be slick heading up into the mountains.
Prepare for skids and slush, I would say.
Yeah, and some very cold weather indeed, bitterly cold out and about.
Oh, -12 in some parts. Thank you, Helen.
Hello.
Have a look at the weather forecast, shall we? The snow's been bitterly cold up and down the country. Before we get the latest from Helen, a quick look at some of your pictures. This is Luna the dog enjoying a run in the snow with her owner John in Flintshire in North Wales.
Oh, you said you had to keep your dog under control, wanting to have so much fun in the snow.
I did.
Thank you so much for your pictures this morning. Keep them coming in. They're really making our morning. Is there more in store, though? Helen has the latest for us. Oh, you said earlier things were a bit mucky. That is a mucky sky, isn't it?
It is mucky. It's in Wokingham, actually. And, you know, there could even be our first snowfall across southeastern parts overnight tonight. So there might be some photos being sent in of the southeast tomorrow morning. Quite a bit of uncertainty, but it does look as if we are going to see in some areas the first smattering. But this is Wokingham just recently. So, yeah, it is mucky out there because freezing fog this morning is more widespread across England, parts of Wales as well. Ice and snow, still problems if you're travelling out and about. Not just this morning, really, because temperatures are going to linger around freezing. It'll be a problem for much of the day. So we've got these snow showers that we're watching at the moment. They're right the way up into Birmingham. They're right the way across towards Oxfordshire, down across the Salisbury Plains, affecting the M5, the M4. Also this area of snow across southern uplands of Scotland, moving out of the central lowlands, but it's given rather a few centimetres of snow here. There are showers ahead of it. It's sinking into the northeast of England. So perhaps the northeast of England seeing more today rather than the northwest where we saw it yesterday.